in this parliament, I wanted to go over its build. It's just a meta torp build, and I wanted to just show it off. It has the Fatal 4 torpedoes that we use in the meta. It's the EBM, biomolecular photon, the Delphic torpedo, the neutronic torpedo, the dark matter quantum torpedo. The space set is kind of what you see, so it's on most of all builds. The innovation polar matter deflector, the colony, the fortified engines. This could also be switched to the enervated, which goes, it doesn't really matter. The two-piece mycelial, and in the back, the mines. We have the competitive mine, we have the Tetrium mine launcher, and 2 Thorn infused. I can switch this one with a ops mine. And then for devices, of course, you got the temporal negotiator, the transponder, torp candy, subspace field modulator, and your deuterium surplus. Here, the universal consoles, of course, I have the Lorca's custom fire controls, another torpedo locator. Again, somewhat meta consoles here. You got the emulating phaser lance, the bio infusion circuits, the tricobal tear launcher, your ferrofluid hydraulic assembly, your point defense bombardment, your dynamic power distributor DPRM, opening salvo, ordnance accelerator, and the quantum warhead module. I'd probably switch this out for something else on a high end run, but this is usually what I run when I'm just doing advanced TFOs. And then for tactical consoles, of course, again, 2 more locators. Traits, nothing too crazy, but again, stuff that you would see on a meta torp build. Some I have to substitute with what I have to work with. Oh, look at that. The 2 Boimler trait. I would replace that. I wouldn't use that. I would probably use... Let's see. I could use adaptive offense. Context is for kings, especially if you're using that in a supported run. For now, I'll just put inspirational leader there, but you got your good day to die, your spirit projectile training, your kinetic precision, your hot pursuit, into the breach, inspirational leader, uncon, Terran targeting systems, intelligence agent attaché, and Boimler effect. Here, ETM for space traits, ceaseless momentum, subspatial warheads, universal designs, REA, and of course overpowered overgun. Space traits all for torps, really nothing too serious. A station. This is where I had to be a little creative with it, because this does not have command powers. But to make use of what I have, I went mine dispersal pattern beta 1, high yield 1, and then of course FA and cannon scatter for ETM. What is helping this build a lot is this mixed armament synergy, because if you activate, a beam, cannon, or mine, it boosts the other boff power. So if I hit this, I would hit usually FA, and that's kind of how it's set up on my spam bar here, so that it's going to boost the torpedoes as much as possible. Of course, there's some debuffing. I use this as warp core because it is an awesome animation, which kind of almost looks like the new animation we're getting. And of course, the tractor beam with the REA trait gives you the torpedoes as well. Doffs, nothing too special, just more doffs that with firing give me crit chance, crit severity, more against the board, Boimler effect because for the Boimler meme, and it's the lower deck ship, and of course the con officer for getting to targets, because you get to target first, you get to do some DPS. So again, I love the ship. This ship in a supported run, it did 1.3 mil, and even on its own, it can get up to probably anywhere up to 400 to 500k. In a DPS channel run, it did like 400k, I think, and that was with 1 death, and that was with like 2 section 31 battle cruisers, an Engle, and I forget what the other ship was, but there was like no control, there was no tank. It was each man to their own. So, but yeah, thought I'd go over that before, because I wanted to put this out there on this ship, I don't see a lot of videos on this ship, so I